Alright, so the Nintendo Partner Direct that I want to stream and check out and stuff here is starting in apparently like right now. I'm a little bit late to the party. I wanted to be a little bit more on top of this. And I don't actually know where to find it. I can turn on display capture here. I don't see anything on Nintendo of America's site. I looked it up on Google and I was directed to this. Probably a premiered video. It might be. But like I go under videos and I don't see anything here. If I look up Nintendo Direct, hope things are going well today, Zero Samurott. It's just a whole bunch of other people that are streaming it. I can't find the official, like, original thing. So, like, oh? This? Is this the official thing? Oh, did they just post it as a video? Is it not a stream to stream? Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Neat. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like, huh? How sad is that? Alright, let's see this here. So apparently this is going to be a bunch of partner games that are coming out in like the first quarter of 2024, first half of 2024, something like that. So let's see what kinds of third-party games are coming out here. Afternoon. Yeah, afternoon in your time zone there, Reggie Bub. It's a very early morning for me here. I should not have been up too late last night. I remember seeing bits about this game. Interesting that's coming to the Switch here. Yeah, this, I remember seeing trailers for this. You can definitely tell that this is not the hardware that it was originally made for. I will certainly say. But yeah. Yeah, it's Ant-Man, the video game. Isn't that crazy? It has arachnophobia mode? What's arachnophobia mode? What is that? I need to turn up my volume a little bit.
But watch out. You aren't alone out there. Work your way through
the all the sniffles.
Cover the mysteries of the backyard. Or build,
whoa.
Share, and play your own creations in Playgrounds mode.
All spider turned into ball with eye. So like, if you're actually afraid, then there's a mode to play it and be okay. Is essentially what that is then, huh? I wouldn't have guessed that. Okay. I know Xbox has brought a lot of their games to PC. I guess some to Switch here.
In this return to the Ender Lily's world.
The Ender Lily's world. I like the art style here. I do like the overall aesthetic going on here. That's pretty cool.
Artificial life forms created as the country flourished were meant to bring about a brighter future.
Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. That's a cool name. 2D Soulsborne.
Bond with and journey alongside a homunculus who played a pivotal role in the country's demise.
Well, Persona. No,
buried beneath the surface became corrupted. The citizens fled upward to escape its reach. But those who
I like the music here.
Remained abandoned below. Along your journey, you'll battle rampaging homunculi. Upon liberating them, the creations will join you on your adventure, becoming your companions and lending their aid.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
What awaits Lilac and the homunculi at the end
Good morning, CJ. Did you miss anything? There was the Xbox Ant game Grounded is coming, and now there's this one here. Looks kind of cool.
It's your adventure, your way.
Your way.
Nintendo Switch games.
What, is it gonna be like rapid fire multiple? Oh.
Slide
a ranger.
Rows and columns on a sprawling gameplay grid where everything moves when you move. Solve puzzles.
Interesting.
Out into the wilderness, helping out the townsfolk, and taking down monsters in handcrafted dungeons. What awaits you on this?
Yeah, it moves everything else along with you. That's interesting.
The world is yours to solve in
Where are those minions? What?
A role puzzling adventure sliding onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Interesting. Kind of neat. This is the game that I've been most interested in lately. I hate the name so much. Its name is so awful. But the game actually looks sick.
Then unleash your army on the opposing.
This is coming out March 8th.
Your real-time strategy
My game schedule is so dang cramped, and March 8th is right around the corner. And I know I probably shouldn't add anything else, but I actually really want to play this game, honestly.
Atlas and Vanillaware present Unicorn.
The special edition of this game is actually really interesting. There's a collector's edition that you could order that comes with something that I don't think I've ever seen. Oh, there's a demo available today? I wonder if it'll transfer to the full game later, if it's one of those. Because the collector's edition of that game has something that I've never actually seen before in a collector's edition of a game. It has a tabletop card game version of the game. So there's literally a Unicorn Overlord card game that you get if you get the collector's edition. And it's like, huh, I mean, I like all sorts of games. I don't know if I'd have anyone to play it with me, but I like all forms of games. There was even a class that I specifically took on tabletop games a little while back. A lot of the principles of which carry over to video games, like a lot of general, just game design stuff in general. So, I'll be curious how good of a game Unicorn Overlord is, and I'll be curious how good of a game Unicorn Overlord the card game is. So yeah, I might have to check out that demo here. Is this Epic? Yeah, I was about to say, is this Epic Mickey here?
And becomes trapped in a magical wasteland inhabited by forgotten and rejected characters.
Mickey travels to the mirror dimension, seems like.
Mickey returns in
Okay.
a faithful remake
It's getting a-
of the beloved classic.
Okay, so it's getting a remaster, calling it a remake.
Explore this
So a remake then, I guess.
using the magic brush to
I mean, when did Epic Mickey first come out? Was it like PS2 or something like that?
become an epic hero.
Yeah, I guess it was a while back.
Disney Epic Mickey rebrushed.
Interesting.
Launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay.
Now,
Interesting.
please take a look at this.
No, I won't. You can't make me. Another Atlas game? Is there Shin Megami Tensei 5 DLC? Something then? Shin Megami Tensei 5 is one of the games that I thought about, like, checking out if I had the time. But I just didn't really have the time. Vengeance? Vengeance? Is the name of the thing, Bob?
It's definitely dangerous. And that's about all we know right now.
Also, I believe I heard at one point that apparently the engine of this game is what was used for Persona 3 Reload.
And so we have found
Yeah. Oh, it was leaked on Korean copyright website. Oh.
This is where you prove you can fight. You think you can just fly in and be a hero?
if it wasn't
Yeah, this looks like a game that would play a whole lot better on something that isn't the Switch,
to this war.
is the impression I'm getting. Oh, there's a whole bunch of Personas that I recognize from Persona.
Then I'll help you get it.
But yeah,
Allow me to
both games run on Unreal Engine 4, huh? Last time you heard the words Faithful Remake, you got BDSP? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So is that a sequel or a DLC? I assume a DLC?
Enter or return to this ravaged wasteland and experience an untold.
But yeah, if only I had time to
story.
play more games.
Let's take a look at some more headlines.
No! Please, anything but that!
Get ready to unite.
SC5 lacks a lot of Vengeance is the royal version, maybe? Oh. Maybe then. It's weird how they don't have, like, the previews. It just shows Nintendo Switch there.
In this collection of 2 classic games.
Huh.
Up to 64 players
Interesting.
can strike back against familiar faces in massive.
I know that's a classic right there. I never played it,
This
but...
collection includes additional playable characters such as Kit Fisto.
It's Kit Fisto! I don't know who Kit Fisto is.
Battle as your favorite heroes or villains in Hero Assault.
The jokes that can be made about his last name, though.
Luke Skywalker,
You can finally play?
and more on maps including Death Star. And
Yeah, I know. That's definitely a classic right there.
Star Wars Battle.
Is it your time? You're the Star Wars boy?
Launches on the Nintendo
Kit Fisto is awesome, but Plo Koon is better. Ah, yes. We can't forget Plo Koon.
Come on, it's a snow day. Come on, Butters, let's go, Stan.
But yeah,
Stan.
there was a new South Park game, wasn't there? And this one was in 3D.
All right, you're on now, new kid.
Join Cartman, Stan, and the rest of the gang to save the town in this co-op action game.
I think that there's been a few South Park games now. I remember watching a full playthrough of the first and thinking it was really funny. Honestly. I don't remember if I ever checked out the second one. And I haven't checked out this third one. There's online co-op with it. Interesting. But yeah, Nintendo Direct that didn't suck at last one after the announcement of the Star Wars Battlefront collection. Oh man. Oh, I saw the beginning of this trailer. I was like, I have no idea what this is gonna be, but it's SAO apparently. SAO music is good. I'll give it that. I like the music. For certain. It's pretty cool. Interesting. And this director's bad again. No. Like, I'm not gonna be playing that game at all, but if I'm probably not gonna even be paying attention enough for when it's coming out. But if I was, I would totally check out the OST when it's out, because the OST would probably slap. Let's face it. Like, let's be real here. But I'm probably gonna forget that it exists and not really stay tuned to when it's coming out. Yeah, I would definitely like to check out the soundtrack. But yeah, is that the Spider Mastermind from Doom 2016? I've never even played Doom, so I wouldn't get the reference, but maybe. Interesting. SAO composer's pretty well known because the stuff that they make is awesome. I don't know who the name of the SAO composer is by heart, but Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball series rolls onto Nintendo Switch.
I'm surprised that there wasn't like a dedicated full thing like this for Unicorn Overlord, that it was just a short little thingamabob that it got. Maybe because it's already been covered a little bit more in depth in previous Nintendo Directs. So more attention to some of these other things there. Remember when you played Doom into Half-Life one of these days? I mean, I wouldn't mind if I have the time. Oh god.
Players can battle online as they tilt their way to be the top banana. Be the first to the finish line in race mode.
Wow.
Grab the falling bananas.
I've never played Super Monkey Ball, but one thing I do have to say is Super Monkey Ball speedruns are like one of the greatest things ever. Honestly.
Get ready to roll.
Like, there are some very amazing Super Monkey Ball speedruns. It's the coolest thing.
In one appealing adventure.
Would highly recommend checking out Super Monkey Ball speedruns to those who haven't seen them before. His experience Battlefront 2004 and 2005 first. Well, you say I shouldn't experience the most recent one, Battlefront 2, the best one ever. This one gets a preview. This game does. So many of the previous ones didn't.
It's solidy. It's goo. Stretch it, shape it, and use it to build
World of Goo 2.
structures.
Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing the name World of Goo, and this looks faintly familiar, but it's been a long time.
And even
I don't even know what Pulseman is.
whatever this is. Your goal is to guide as much goo as possible into a vast global pipe distribution network. But where do the pipes lead? Certainly nowhere sinister. Put your imagination to the test.
Interesting. Pulseman is something Game Freak did before Pokemon. Oh, interesting.
Fly and roll your goo to the goal.
Feels like a mobile game in a good way, though.
With unique properties, including
Like a time when mobile games were good.
goo and more. Plus, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version, you can build with up to 3 buds in local co-op play.
Oh.
World of Goo 2
So,
launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch May 20th.
why would you get anything but the Switch version if you have a Switch then?
Build a life transcending time.
Huh. As you're putting monsters with bridge construction? Or bridge constructor?
1,000 years in the making in a brand new fantasy life game.
Yeah, there are definitely... Okay, this game looks a little bit better for the Switch here, but that zoomed out shot gave the look of... I don't know how to describe it, but like one of those games that was not initially designed for the Switch that's been put on the Switch. That was not designed around it specifically. Like, there's been a couple of those this direct, like, where it just looks like it's, toned down from what it usually is, graphics-wise, and it's a lot blurrier. Hopefully there is a Switch 2 around the corner
Gradually uncover truths about your new
of
island
just
home.
iterating on the same kind of idea of the Switch, but having more oomph
Additionally,
behind it.
4 players
That'd be
can
cool,
journey together
but we'll
online.
see.
Invite friends to the
If that
island.
happens, it'll be
Set
something
off to
later this
discover the
year
secrets
that would
lie
be
in
announced.
store.
But yeah,
This life is
Yeah.
yours to live in.
the art style is like a
Right
mix
by
of
The Girl
Animal
Who
Crossing and
Steals Time,
Pokemon.
launching on Nintendo Switch
He's just yawned at
October
this
10th.
game. Looks kind of cute.
It's time to hunt for trash?
The world these days is dark and mean. Even the water tastes unclean.
Another crab's treasure. Yeah, I think I remember hearing mention about this at one point.
Threatening the ocean is outside this
I like the art style here.
Scour the depths of a polluted
Soulsborne but
undersea
crab?
world in this Souls-like
Oh
adventure.
yeah, and then it literally just said Souls-like.
My shell taken away.
If you can go get that treasure there, John, I'll gladly trade your shell for
Lone shark.
Protect yourself with whatever you can find. From hands to cardboard during your hunt to reclaim your prized shell.
Wow.
Here, the hunt is on, I say.
I've been working my butt off trying to get my old life back.
But you'll run into a few crabby predators along the way.
Perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit.
that treasure's as good as mine.
Use over 60 ability-granting shells. and
Interesting.
harness powerful umami magic.
I don't actually know who that
to
is,
down
but
enemies in frenetic deep-sea combat. What other threats lie in the ocean depths? As they say,
Does look
one
pretty cool,
crab's
honestly.
trash is another crab's treasure. Launching on Nintendo Switch April 25th.
nice name as well.
These Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch games
Why
will
do
be
so many of
dense,
these just not have
and
previews?
thrilling.
Like what?
Join Penny and Yo-Yo in a brand new 3D platforming adventure from the team that brought you Sonic Mania. Dash,
Oh.
swing,
Interesting.
and master
Oh, the voice of Mr. Krabs. Oh, that would be pretty funny then.
across 11 vibrant worlds, all while outrunning a massive penguin
Huh.
army and a colorful cast of bosses.
So this is the Sonic Mania team's next
Activate
project.
transformations. Help out the denizens
Yeah, it definitely
during their
has
dramatic escapades.
the Sonic kind of
Put the
feel.
tricks to the test in a time attack mode. Hope
Well,
you're
it definitely
ready to
seems
go,
like
because
they could have made
fans
Sonic
away
Mania
launches
2.
on Nintendo Switch
Could have,
today.
but maybe they want to do their own unique thing that they have their name to.
Local
the new
two-player
IP.
battles are coming as paid DLC to the fruit matching phenomenon, Suika Game. Choose from 3 modes: original, time limit, and
I've never
attack.
seen this game before, but I would not imagine a game that looks like this having paid DLC. Like, not to knock it or anything, maybe it's super amazing and everything, but this looks like a simple mobile kind of game that I wouldn't expect to be having paid DLC to it.
Multiplayer will be added to the DLC in the future. Get battling when this paid DLC for Suika Game drops onto the Nintendo Switch system
Okay.
today. A
They shouldn't have it. It would have just gotten
bundle of
oversaturated and
is
worse
also
if they made
available
another
today.
Sonic Mania there.
Gear up for some thrilling drilling in the 2D
Hi, I'm Bob.
platformer Pepper Grinder.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
Pulverize enemies in your way and ride on gnarly vehicles to recover your missing fortune.
Dig Dug isn't messing around anymore.
Way onto Nintendo Switch March 28th. A demo will be available today on Nintendo Wii.
Looks kind of cool.
Giddy up for a fusion of solitaire and horse racing in this remastered version of Pocket Car Jockey.
A fusion of solitaire and a horse racing, did you just say?
And build up power during a race.
Is it a game-free game? It is?
Other horses spend power to move around the course and grab special cards to gain the upper hook.
I mean, the eyes of the horses definitely make it look like
Win
it.
events to get new horses, then breed them to raise the next generation of ideal
The remake was an
speeds.
Apple
You can
Arcade
even race
first.
online against other players.
Really?
It's off
Of all
to
things?
races in Pocket Car Jockey, Ride On, launching on Nintendo Switch today.
Interesting. Oh, I was about to say the art style of that first one looked kind of cool, but I guess we're going rapid fire through a whole bunch again. Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley. I really like the art style in it. It's pretty cool. Tales of Kenzera. Demon Slayer game. Wonder how many of those exist. I do wonder. Ah, all the Sniffles. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition. I'm unfamiliar with it. The frame rate. Yeah, was this the new Contra that was coming out a little while back? Or is this a sequel? Because I thought the first one came out on this Switch there. Was it a party game? Did it seem like there? But yeah. I don't know what the funny thing might be. All the Sniffles.
That almost wraps up this Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. But before we go...
Yeah, because I know that the first announcement and the last announcements are always the ones that are kept in your memory the most. So they probably expect that this is going to be like one of the biggest announcements. That or the one that they were paid the most money to promote. Something like that. Oh, Nintendo Switch Online stuff? Oh, yeah, I guess this would be a big announcement if they're adding rare games to... It's going to be the expansion pass thingamabob, though, if you want to play it, isn't it? If this is N64. It looks like this is actually SNES. Maybe it's just going to be a bunch of rare stuff in general? Ah! Sneak, rattle, and roll. Oh, thank goodness they're finally bringing Sneak, rattle, and roll. Yeah, I gotta get I never even played Shin Megami Tensei 5! Is the case. And yeah, I already know what Shin Megami Tensei 5 is. Yeah, so a bunch of rare games, it looks like. But yeah, you would need a... Oh. No Donkey Kong, no Banjo-Kazooie, no. No. Wow, okay. Oh, okay, it's not the last thing there. Was this Dave the Diver that I remember hearing about, or was that a pixelated game? I don't remember. I just remember hearing that game name. This might be a different thing. Ah, all the Sniffles. Looks pretty cool. Endless Ocean Luminous sounds kind of cool. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, what other games out there have I heard of that involve diving? Yeah, I think the one that I listed there was a pixelated one.
In an all-new Endless Ocean game.
All new Endless Ocean game? There's been multiple of these?
A location known to very few people. This unexplored region changes with each dive.
Okay.
Offering new things to discover. Up to 30 players.
But like, what are you doing while diving? Just exploring? Are you collecting something? What's the objective?
Share your discoveries with other divers. And exchange a friendly.
Just discovering things, maybe filling in some sort of compendium or something.
Vast ocean.
But that's not gonna get crowded at all.
There are over 500 different species of marine life to encounter.
Ah. Yeah, so just spot all the things.
Are creatures thought to be extinct, and others may be mythical.
Whoa.
What will you find on your undersea journey? Endless Ocean Luminous launches on the Nintendo.
What a nice screensaver game.
2nd. Pre-orders begin today.
This game is
on
peak.
Nintendo eShop.
Eh.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring the vast ocean on Nintendo Switch.
There's another minute.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Well, what do I do for the next 40 seconds? Oh, just these are all the different things and stuff. Okay, but apparently there's a demo available for Unicorn Overlord that I might play like right now. That's what I might just do. Look at all these thingamabobs. A great many things. Okay. There are some things that I was interested in there. For sure. Wow. Okay, so... yeah. Hold on. Is there anything that I want to go over in more detail? Usually at the end here is when I do that kind of thing. I don't know if there's a lot that I'm familiar enough with to discuss further. the one game that's been on my radar for a decent while now has been Unicorn Overlord here. Because it looks like a game that me, as someone that plays a whole lot of Fire Emblem, would be available in it. It says that a demo is available today. I don't know if there's much that I can say about it apart from what I said before, but like, it's interesting that the collector's edition has a card game and stuff. Yeah. Let's see here. Maybe if I remember to look up a release date for that later, I can tune into the OST when it's out, because the OST will probably slap. I wouldn't mind having a listen to that. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot that I have a super massive ton of familiarity with here to be able to discuss further. And if I want to discuss this game here further, I might as well just check out the demo if that's out. Is it out like right now? I don't actually have my Switch in the dock. I have it like in my equipment bag. I couldn't tell if I want to say game bag or equipment bag. But I need to go grab it. Hold on. I'm gonna check the eShop. Let's see here. So, grab my console, grab my controller. Let's see here. So, because I am curious about that and might just want to play it. If so, let's see here. Yeah, Smash Ultimate was the most recent thing being played. Here, I'm going to Nintendo eShop. Let's just put my case here. Put my 3 printed thingamabobs here. If my Pokeballs stay still, I can put it on one of my stands here. There we go. Now it'll stay still. Okay, so let's see here. Out of curiosity, if I, on the eShop, go ahead and look up the worst game name ever real quick here. Let's see. And then I tap on that. It might not be available quite yet. No, it is. You know what? I'll do that. I would like to try that out and see what is going on with this game. Hopefully it's one of those ones where it's like, oh, the demo will just transfer over to the full game when that's out. That'd be kind of neat. Certainly wouldn't mind that. Yeah. Look at this. So then I can just like, oh, I need to connect my controller. Yeah. Demo's now downloading. Okay. Cool. Because yeah, I've been interested in this here video game. Has certainly been the case. Yeah. And there's a bunch of games that I was playing with family the other day. Is it downloading a Smash update? Man. Alright. And I better update the stream information here. Am I on LAN? No, even though I probably should be. Even though it is literally connected in that dock. Hopefully it realizes in a hot second. Why is it downloading both at once? Just download the demo, please. Alright, is there a Twitch thingamabob for this game? Like a Twitch category? Yep, there is, apparently. Alright. But yeah, let's see here. Sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Does it say in the eShop if it's transferable to the full game? But yeah, I remember seeing this game in a Nintendo Direct and being like, huh, that actually looks like a really cool strategy game. The art style is really cool and satisfying. I love me some cool strategy games. And I'm intrigued. Does it say? I mean, I guess we'll find out soon after hopping into it if, it does the thing where it transfers to the full game there. From the mouse minds that brought 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, and Odin Sphere, Atlas X Vanillaware presents the rebirth of a tactical fantasy RPG. Fight against fate and embark on a royal adventure to regain your reign alongside trustworthy allies. Unicorn Overlord combines the timeless tactical RPG genre with overworld exploration and innovative battle system for a unique epic fantasy experience in the iconic Vanillaware style. But this game has very much intrigued me, but I still don't understand completely how the gameplay works. There have been some overview trailers, but I haven't actually checked them out. So I guess I'll find out now how it works. Key features: traverse a vibrant world, assemble units, and direct them into exquisitely animated battles. Perform heroic deeds and grow renown throughout the 5 nations. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels. Every full-price game is $80 Canadian. That's just what it is here. It's been that way since the end of 2015. I know that because my first ever $80 game was Xenoblade Chronicles X. Products available for pre-order. See that for more more thingamabobs. Monarch Edition that I think is just like soundtrack and stuff. Pre-order now and receive exclusive in-game insignias with the Atlas X Vanillaware Heraldry Pack, a fan-focused DLC that lets you customize the Liberation Army's flag with emblem designs from Odin's Sphere, Dragon's Crown, and 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Pre-order is available until March 7th, 2024. I haven't seen like any local sellers that are selling like the collector's edition. I've just seen it online, and I'm if I do like the demo here, then I might just order it, which means I wouldn't be playing this like right on launch. Be like a couple days after or something like that. But yeah, this game does very much intrigue me. Yes, I know you've said that so many times. I'm not really interested. I've said that I'm busy and that I can't really get to it because my game schedule's cramped. But yeah, we'll see what's going on with this. I'm gonna really quickly put up my BRB screen so it doesn't show like any potential internet information as I see if I can connect to my Ethernet cable, because it is in the switch there, but it just likes to not work sometimes. Wired connection. Connects internet via wired connection. And it's not gonna work. Yeah, unable to connect to the network. Yeah. No, don't view the settings for this network. Alright, let's scroll back down to wired connection. Let's go unplug the Ethernet adapter and plug it back. Oh, it's actually not plugged in at all now. That's why it wouldn't work. Oh yeah, because I routed it to like my secondary computer that's underneath my desk right now. Oh, that would actually explain it. Hold on, let's crawl under my desk. Okay, my other computer is not plugged into the internet right now. Is my cable just loose? This might actually download before I even find the cable and stuff. Hold on, if I back out, what's the progress at right now? Hold on, let's see here. It's like a little bit under halfway. It might be worth finding the cable. Where the heck is the thing? Let me grab my trouble light and explore under my desk here. This cable is... I tucked it kind of in front of my thingamabob there. I mean, if I just pull on both the Ethernet cables, I will, in theory, find which one is attached to my computer and which one isn't. Let's see here. So let's take a guess. This one? Did I guess correctly on the first try? Oh, heck yeah. Yes, I did. Wow. Now I need to tuck most of this cable away again. If I can. Easier said than done here. Let's see here. And plug in the thing. Like that. We are now connected to Ethernet with the swatch. Wow. Tuck the cable away as much as I can. Alright, so I think the download has paused and it's thinking. It's having a big think here about if it wants to connect to the Ethernet, and it looks like it has, so now that should speed up the download there. But yeah, I didn't even realize that there was romance in Persona 3 Reload. I'm trying to go in as blind as I can here. Is kind of the case, and I haven't gotten a chance to play a lot of it so far because I've been busy with a lot of different things lately. So I've only put in like 2 beginning sessions, I think. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3. I haven't touched it since like the weekend it came out. Yeah, that, no problemo there. But, well, I suppose it shouldn't surprise me too much, but yeah, I haven't really had much of a chance to hop into the game because in addition to developing 2 video games this semester and it being a really busy university semester, the game schedule is, kind of insane right now, is the case. Like, if I have a look at the schedule here, let's see, if I go to Display Capture 2, I still need to finish off Persona 5 Tactica. There's Fire Emblem Fates Conquest Lunatic Classic that is still going to take me, like, forever. This game is going to take me, like, forever, I have no doubt. This game is still going to take me, like, forever, I have no doubt. Whenever we can organize more Tales of Symphonia, that is still going to take, like, a while. We're past the halfway mark, but that's still going to take a little while there. I still have to finish off Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and that's just going to be one more session, I assume. I was doing Skull and Bones, but I think I'm kind of done. Oh, and now there's a new release yesterday, and Nightingale, now that that's out. So I have that going on now as well. Tomorrow is going to be Splatoon 3 Side Order, and that's another thing being added to my schedule. I know that I realistically shouldn't here, because of how cramped my schedule already is, but I would like to. But yeah, I know that it's not really super feasible with the way that my schedule is. Like, this I really wanted to not do all that much in the game schedule while I was busy with my final university semester, but and this has just been like this has continued on from late last year. This has continued on from late last year. This is just the annual tradition of starting each new year with the next Assassin's Creed game. This has been going on for like a year now. And there's just been so many new releases, especially in this little time span of end of February, early March, that it is just completely overloading me. I thought that during reading week, this week off university, I would finally have the chance to catch up on some of my game projects. No, I have not touched my existing game projects pretty much at all. I've been too busy with all the new releases and stuff like I'm about to do with a Unicorn Overlord here. Is it true that you can't swim in Skull and Bones? Yes, it is indeed. Alright, let's try the demo here. Let's see what's going on here.